Hey there guys, we're back for another episode of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. We're back in the underground where we've just heard from, was it Nomad? Ooh, Isabel Kruger. Somebody told us that Noah is still alive. Dun dun dun. So now we're gonna go talk to Isabel Kruger and see what she has to say.
You again. Disappointed? I don't care either way. You'll be dead soon. My father will have this place razed to the ground. Anything for his beautiful daughter, right? I'm sure you'll make a fine exec someday. Whatever. What do you want?
My friends. I know they're not all dead.
Well, you might as well be. You'll never see them again.
Where are they?
Why did you ask my father? I knew he's eager to speak to you.
I'm sure he is, but I'm asking you. If the information holds up, I'll get you out of here.
I don't know where they are. And the records can only be accessed through the KrugerSec mainframe. Good luck with that.
Blacksmithing.
Not when I play. Oh
Plastic.
boy.
Can you help me break into KSEC HQ? I need access to the mainframe.
KSEC HQ? You mean the docks? Sure.
Then let's do it.
That sounds insane, but okay. I'm down for insane things.
Faith, you there? Where are you?
I got news about Noah. He might still be alive.
What? How? When?
I'm checking the info now.
Great. Keep me posted. And I think it's time we left Black November. Rebecca's getting scarier by the day. I heard she had a traitor shot over the conduit the other day. And I think Isabel Kruger might be next. I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah, we'll leave. Soon.
They were so easy to believe that Noah was dead. I hope that's something that he says as well. Well, I suppose not that no one would really know, but seriously, like, they didn't even see it. They didn't see a body or anything. In fact, there were no bodies at all in the building. So you can't just jump to like a conclusion that everyone was dead when there were no bodies. They only flew out the one body bag. And I guess presumably that had to knocked out Noah just for the just to showboat to say that he was dead, even though he wasn't. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, luck's on her side, alright. Nightmare. Oh, Jesus. There we are. We're good. Runner vision? Okay. I was gonna say, I can't do that. Yes, I can. Is this the KSEC building, or no? Just a random building that looked very cool. It's cool to be able to get to the rooftops so quickly. Hey, I'm back online apparently. I did a couple things while I wasn't playing it, while I wasn't recording earlier. It's like I got the metagrid for quick travel, and I did like a billboard, and I ended up getting disconnected when I touched the billboard, so hey, there we are. I also have this disruption thing? Is that how you say it? I don't know. But basically I have it now, so if I hold circle when I'm in a fight, I should be able to disrupt people. Which would be nice. Which would be very nice. So many side missions. This game's gonna keep you busy for a very long time. Ah, I should have done that. See, now I've got to run in probably a completely different direction. Yeah, I probably should have thought them through a little bit better. Oh well. Let's see where the game takes me. I'm still gonna follow the red marker until I don't have to anymore, I guess. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. And in the previous episode I questioned as well, like, I wonder how many main missions there are though. Because like we've been playing for quite a while now, and the numbers are getting pretty high on the on the mission structure thingy. So I've got to go down there. Hey, I'm alive. I survived. I'm amazed. So we out of sight yet?
The reflection blueprint? It's beautiful. There's so much interesting stuff in it.
No, you cannot keep the blueprint thing. It's like the reason we're all dying.
Do you know that reflection is a fluid that you inject? It's full of nanites that merge with your body.
That sounds Metal Gear.
You to the grid permanently. I guess that's what they mean about become the grid. Once it's calibrated, it can also regulate your health and stress levels. Can't people
Oh, I died. I pressed circle and she even did the arm movement, but it didn't register. Oh well. It's annoying because you can actually beat the fan before the animation finishes. So if you disrupt it, you can still slide through it even though it's spinning. Alright.
logs are locked up tighter than WFYO. Multi-spectrum sensors, semi-sentient defense systems. The works. They even have anti-air systems.
Ah, balls.
I mean,
It's gonna be a long day. But this will take us over to the next section, which I haven't been over a bajillion times. I think I've only been over here like once or twice, so should be okay. I wonder, cause I remember at the beginning of the game it told you to hold L2 when you're gonna take a rough landing, and Faith will kind of like take the rough landing, but you won't lose any health. I wonder if you can hold L2 and she will do the roll. Let's find out. No. No is the answer to that one. Can I get into there? Yeah, a wee bit. What? Oh my goodness. So I've been looking at a lot of Final Fantasy 15 stuff, and oh my goodness, that game looks so good. I'm torn whether I want to play it on the channel because I absolutely love Final Fantasy, and I want to put like all of my time into this game, like literally all of it. But if I'm playing on the channel, I could only play it to record, you know. And I don't know if I want to do that. I do. But at the same time, I also want to play all Final Fantasy that like all Final Fantasy 15 that I can. So yeah, like I want to play so much Final Fantasy 15, and I could do it on the channel and that'd be fine. But it would end up with me having like 100 hours of like editing to do, and I guess that's maybe just part of it. I don't know. Maybe it's something I'm just gonna have to suck up and do at some point, just for the sake of covering it on the channel, because I really do want to play it on the channel. Screw this, I'm out of here. Oh. I don't even know what happened there. Well, that was a really bad attempt. Let's just pretend that never happened. That'd be swell. That would just be swell. Yep. So, where was I? Covering Final Fantasy 15 on the channel. Yeah, and I was thinking of doing a Final Fantasy 7 playthrough as well. But I'm not going to do that until I finish this game, because it's all about... I missed the jump. I'm dead anyway. Oh, I actually survived it. Amazing. But yeah, it's all about finding the right like mix of games to play at the right time, because if there's a game out between now and September, which there is, there's World of Warcraft Legion, which I also want to cover in the channel. It kind of causes a bit of problems. I don't want to be playing. I don't mind playing two games to channel at once. Like the idea was to, the idea was to have Lego Star Wars and Mirror's Edge on the channel at the same time, because Lego Star Wars is a fun game that isn't like too mind bendy, and then there's Mirror's Edge, which is mind bendy and story heavy. So if I'm not gonna play like Final Fantasy 7 and 15 at the same time, I don't want to play World of Warcraft Legion and Final Fantasy 15 at the same time. That might end up happening anyway, but if it can be avoided, I'd rather not. See, like, I wouldn't want to be playing, say, The Witcher and Skyrim at the same time. That sounds like the actual worst idea. But for the time being, I'm happy playing. Like, for the time being, we've pretty much played what, 3 games on the channel. So the first stuff you'll see on the channel is the Deus Ex stuff. That was a live stream that I did ages ago, and it was to test if we could actually do this. We then did a 24-hour live stream for charity, and we got a bunch of positive feedback, and a lot of people really enjoyed it. So it really gave me the confidence to do more. And a couple of months later, right now, I guess, probably the couple of months later, that's right now actually. Yeah, so I've finally got the confidence to kind of like just go for it, because the idea was that I bought Mirror's Edge, but I was playing another game, and I can't remember what game I was playing. Overwatch. So, like, Overwatch and Mirror's Edge came out around about the same time, and I was playing Overwatch. I didn't have any time to play Mirror's Edge, but I really wanted to. So I figured there's a room in this house that we've just converted to an office, and I can now record whenever pretty much I want. So it gave me the freedom to now record whenever I want without having to worry about bothering people. Oh, the cutscene. And also, I had a game that I haven't played that I want to play on the channel, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. So there we are. So I guess now Mirror's Edge will hold a place in my heart as the first game that I've covered on the channel, and I want to play the other Mirror's Edge as well, the first one. So chances are at some point that'll get covered, and maybe we'll do a comparison video. Maybe, don't know. Are we going to the big build in the middle there? Could I have fast traveled here? Because if I can, I might actually lose my shit. See how this place looks a bit feng shui. I made it. It's fine. Well, I made it. I made it to the gridlock. That's the important part, really. That makes it easier for me later when I'm collecting a bajillion of them. So yeah. So the idea for the future of this channel, like in the next coming months, after Mirror's Edge, well, let me think actually. Yeah. So after Mirror's Edge, possibly Final Fantasy 7. If not Final Fantasy 7, then it'll be, well, I don't know what it'll be actually. We'll figure that out. But Final Fantasy 7, and then World of Warcraft Legion, and then I've got a month to cover basically it's going to be Legion month, basically. So it's going to be World of Warcraft Legion for a month, and then it's going to be Final Fantasy 15, sorry, for potentially quite a long time. This was severely unexpected. It really does want me to go down there though. Nuts. Ah, I died. Nut job. So yeah, we're gonna after Final Fantasy 15. I don't have any plans, but Final Fantasy 15 is gonna take 200 hours to complete apparently, main story wise. So I'd have to suggest that since I want to do everything in that game, it could take quite a long time to finish. And also, how are you supposed to jump on this ledge? Do you just do one flip over it, or do you do the double jump? So I'm not having the best of time with this. I feel like I could have made that. That good? We're good. We're in the money. We're in the money. Oh, okay, I finally found a use for that double run. Maybe I should upgrade that. Have I got it? Yeah, I'll get it. Double one. There we are. Watch this. I'll never run into another one. I'll never ever run into them. It's also just that one wall. I actually wouldn't be surprised. Secret. So yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is like the main hype for me right now. I'm so excited for that game. It's unbelievable. I'm excited for World of Warcraft Legion 2, but I'm less excited for it because Warcraft isn't quite what it used to be for me. I'm excited narratively where Legion's going to go because I've already been spoiled a little bit. But there we are. Isabel Kruger confirmed that Noah is alive, but you still don't know where he's being held, and the information is only available at KrugerSec HQ, aka the Dogs. Plastic has promised to help you inside, but her solution might not be an easy one. Prisoner X.
I'm at the waypoint.
Good. Wait a second, and that's it. There's already a VTOL patrolling near you. I'm having them respond to a policy breach. Make sure you get on it. Somehow.
This seems like a terrible idea. So I'm going to ride a helicopter.
The VTOL should arrive any second now. Get ready, Faith. It's there. You need to catch it before they leave. Follow it, and then use the mag to attach to it when they stop to hover. Damn it! They're going on coordinates, idiots. Go after it, Faith.
Oh, the secrets I'm passing up for this. Nightmare.
Stay on the VTOL. They should be stopping to check on a building.
Oh, come on. Oh no. Can I make it? Can I make it? Have I made it? Oh, all the secrets I'm passing up. God dang it. It's killing me inside to pass all these secrets up. Oh, there's another secret. I think I caught that one. I'm not sure. Run, 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 run. Hi there. Where the hell am I going? Run. Run. Another secret. Oh my god. I do not like this.
Finally. That stupid pilot can't navigate at all.
Hey.
Got them to stop. Use the mag before they leave.
I feel a bit exposed here, Plastic.
Don't worry. You're shielded by their interference field.
What does that even mean?
What if someone sees me? You know, with their eyes?
Oh, well, they probably won't.
Okay, where do I get off?
At the landing pad, of course. Then make your way through the maintenance tunnels to the big dock where their service stacks are.
I mean, this is very cool, but realistically, nope.
Faith, they're diverting the VTOL to construction. You have to get off.
What the hell?
What?
I can't let go here.
No, don't kill yourself. That would be stupid. I mean, get off when they pass by the building.
You're insane.
Faith, get off now.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm at the top of the pump. Nothing broken. I think.
Sorry about that. My override didn't work. You have to make your way over to the big dog.
It'd be great if it didn't like transition to a different scene when I jumped, because I would have made that roll if it was like all a winner.
If you can't find a way in, try going down on the outside. Or maybe
Are we in?
to access prisoner
Are we in?
data, you have to connect to the main server stack in the big dog.
Oh. Oh. What a view. I'm gonna spew like blah. Spew on all your blurry textures. Blah. Oh.